What's up, guys? Dottz Gaming here, and the first thing you're going to notice before I even say anything is that my Warlock is now a Blood Elf and is no longer a human. The reason I did that is because I've always been a bigger fan of the Horde races, and the fact that Horde is much more populated on my server than the Alliance, and I was having a lot of trouble finding people to play with, so I ended up going over to the Horde. So now that that's out of the way, what's the point of this video? So I've been getting a lot of questions on my interface and my add-ons, more than I actually ever expected to get, because I didn't think my UI was anything special. But you know, a lot of people have shown interest in it, and a lot of people say that they like it, so you know, I'll make a video on it. I'm only going to go over the add-ons that you really see in my UI, like when I'm in combat and stuff, and not like just all of my add-ons that I use. So the first add-on you'll see that I use is Bartender. That is how I was able to rearrange all my bars and, you know, move them around or whatever and place them how I wanted them. And then they also can have your own keybinds that you could set up for them. So I use that for my bars. I use capping, which is up here in the top left corner. It's got a Tolbarad timer on it. You know, it's got timers and battlegrounds and stuff. So I use that. I also use Gladius test. So I have my Gladius right about there, and I use that obviously for arena. I also have Masque, which gives my buttons a different look to them, and I also use the Rentaire plugin. It's called Masque Rentaire. That's what gives them the faded look, because regular Masque did not have that option, and some guy made it so that the buttons looked faded, so I downloaded that plugin. Another add-on that I have, which you can see, OmniCC. It shows a numeric value for your cooldowns as opposed to just the spin wheel with the colors that Blizzard has in by default. Now, this add-on nobody knows about, and it's my favorite add-on, and I get asked about it more than anything. Plate buffs. It shows above my target's head what dots I currently have on it, my debuffs and my dots. And it also shows fears and CC. It was brief because it's a target dummy, so you're not going to really see it. But that is mainly what I use it for, is the CCs. I can see what CCs my target has on them, so you know, when I see that a sheep's wearing off, I can fear. You know, I can see how much left is on my durations, and I can see how long silences last. I can see how long CCs are going to be on them, and it also helps keep track of my dots. It's such a good add-on. It's not really supported much anymore. I actually found it on Arena Junkies, I believe. It was made for early Mist of Pandaria, so I have it still, though. I like it. Another add-on I have is called Purgatory. That's another old add-on. I mainly used it on my priest to show like what debuffs I dispelled and all that. But on my lock, I mainly use it for interrupts. You can say when you have successful interrupts. And also offensive dispels. Because my observer can dispel offensively, I use it to track what I dispel off my target. Alright, thanks for getting in my way. And I also use it to track, you know, when my interrupts are successful, you know, when my observer successfully interrupts a cast and stuff like that. I also use, okay, wow. Let me go cast something. Quartz, which is that cast bar. You know, I like it because I can see my MS. I like the way it looks as opposed to the regular Blizzard cast bar, so that's what I use for my cast bar. And finally, you know, Recount. I don't know why. Okay. I have Recount. As you can see, I moved my target frames here. I have my target, my focus. I moved the focus buffs up there. But honestly, that's the extent of my UI. Those are all the add-ons I use. I don't use like a crap ton or anything super fancy. I don't use a package. It's just, you know, downloaded some add-ons, rearranged it the way I like it. And, you know, I've been getting so many questions on it that I hope this answers all the questions you guys had. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And I hope this video was informative enough for you guys. So, thanks, have a good day, and check out the description for all my other links to Facebook, Twitch, and all that type of stuff. Thank you, have a good day.